everybody, and welcome to the Community Minions. I am Cheesecake, and I'm just going to today talk to you about the actual server, because I actually haven't really covered too much information about how it operates and how it runs and the people behind it all. Now, this server is actually run by two administrators, myself and Picardi, who is actually my brother, who we threw the birthday party for, so check that video out if you haven't. And we're all from Australia, and we also have a few friends in the Netherlands, which run the Dutch server. And they had their first video published recently on the TNT exploding a hill experiment, which crashed their server. So they're going to be coming up with some interesting things. But we've also got quite a lot of other people on the server which do not have the administration rights, so they have to make everything pretty much by hand and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick a random person and just give you a little bit of information, show what they've been doing and what their role has kind of been. So what you see here is actually my big mage tower, which I have built. It's how many stories is it? It's 2, 4, it's 5 stories tall. I'll give you a quick tour in a second. And I have a little water feature here with a lot of pumpkins and mushrooms spread out the place with my own little enchanted forest. And I have my own Stargate, which we have a Stargate network attached to our server. So whoever has built a Stargate with a dialer device here, they can pretty much teleport from one location to another. So I'll just give you a quick tour of my house. First of all, we have the main entrance hall and a purple carpet. If everyone's wondering what the purple's about, you see my character is actually a purple Magicka guy, which if you see our Magicka series, you'll kind of understand that reference. So a lot of bookshelves here. There's a staircase over here to lead up. Another little library where a nice little quaint little room here to have some tea and stuff. Then I have another library, which is kind of like a little bit of a maze type thing, but with quite a bit of storage above the place and storage below, so I can kind of store stuff in here. This room here, which you can't actually enter, actually holds a world stone fragment, which is made of diamond, but at the moment you can't actually get in there because the doors are locked for pretty much your safety. Only magi are allowed in there, and of course every single magi requires a place to sleep and in style, so I have kind of a crazy little bedroom here, quite colourful with its own little skylight. So this is actually my little tower that I've been working on. Nothing that special compared to what some of the other guys have been working on, which I'll show in a second. And I just want to draw your attention to this big building here, which is actually a community built building, so everyone on the server is actually involved in building this. And it's actually going to be like a corporate headquarters. And as you can see, we've actually got a bit of a problem with creeper attacks, so we've had to build some defenses there, and the defenses are kind of getting a bit more sturdy as people come on. And this building has taken a lot of work. It's actually only taken 2 days to build with the combined effort of everyone. And my brother has actually been working on implementing vehicles, so there is a skyship there which actually works, but I am yet to see it in action, so I can't wait to actually get a demonstration of that. Now, in a distant land where this is Picardi's portal to his house, I actually don't know where this is located on the server, so the only way I can get here is through this portal. But he's got himself a bit of a mansion down here, so it's actually night time at the moment, so it's probably a good idea to go inside for now because there are quite a lot of monsters that spawn. I think we've actually got on the hardest setting possible for mobs, so we get a lot of them spawning. It just makes it a bit more challenging, more interesting. But yeah, this is Tom's little area here. He's a lot of glass and he's got kind of an underground area. Now there's one really cool little thing that I want to point out to you guys. You'll notice in this room here is a blue box. And whoever of you did not know this reference, go watch the series that this reference is in, because it's an amazing series. Anyway, you'll notice that there's not really much room in there, so why bother put a door? There's nothing in there, so I'll walk in there, and whoop, something happened. What's going on? It's bigger on the inside. And yeah, this is what Picardi's been working on. This is actually, I believe, in another world, so he's actually got a whole lot of worlds attached to the server. So I think there's a total of 4 worlds actually that I know about. And here you can go to the world or the RPG world. The RPG world is kind of more like another server that we're setting up, and it's kind of got some quaint little villages if it wants to load. So this is one of our side projects that we're working on. At the moment we're just constructing a little village here. We're probably going to construct quite a few villages over this world. And we've pretty much got the Stoneville Inn. We have just a blacksmith there, I believe. A nice little fountain, which I don't want to know how deep it is. Tom has an obsession about making extremely deep wells. What else do we have over here? We have this odds and ends shop in there. We have stripper pole dances needed. Okay, so I'm just gonna walk away from that. And we have a little mine there that's closed up, I believe, and a little sky platform. Sadly, we haven't had enough time to work on. Oh, what the hell? Someone started a fire up here. Interesting. So this is a project that we've been working on on a regular basis. Hopefully we can get something more out of this and hopefully produce some content from it, so that'll be exciting. And you guys might remember the main house, which has actually suffered quite a lot of attacks since you guys were last informed. I believe it has suffered about 20 more attacks, and now it is a lot more well fortified. Someone's been working on a fortification here to kind of defend this new big building which is coming up. But yeah, there's a lot of zombies out there. I'm not going to risk it out there at the moment. But as you notice, this big platform over there, that's been a real nuisance because it actually spawns a lot of enemies down into this area here. But that's Byron's platform. He's actually fleshed out his house now, and he has a lot of mines. Byron's mines are quite impressive. I won't show the mine network because it's ridiculously big, but it's just the same old in my opinion. Anyway, I'll go have a look at Finn and Elisa's house. So I'll sadly get killed whilst trying to get to Finn's house. So I'm going to take the safer route, which is on top of Byron's platform. Which, this was donated by Finn apparently. Lovely. Everyone's helping out. Another Stargate on his platform to get here, by the way. Anyway, they have a big station system they're setting up. So there's a train station here to the west platform and one to platform 1. They're actually ridiculously long. They put a lot of effort into those, considering they don't actually cheat, except for Tom's helped them out a little bit by actually adding some things that actually have automatic trains on here. So they got the boost, you got the holds, and pretty much you got an automatic train system. And is that a creeper I see? That's no fun. I wonder if I can survive this fall. Oh yes, I can. But I need bacon so bad. Anyway, now I'm inside Finn's castle. Finn and Elisa have been working very hard on this castle. This is kind of the entrance, and that spider will kill me if I'm not careful. So I'm just going to walk away and attempt to get refuge in his actual main castle area. If I can get in there in time. Locked. I am safe from the spider. Anyway, they've got this quite a cool castle here. It's got several floors. The sun's out, so I won't get attacked anymore. I'll go right to the top so you guys can see what he's done. So I'm finally at the top of Finn's big castle, and there's the railway track going into the distance. There's a few things over there. I haven't really explored over there yet. And you got this nice little chamber here. But yeah, he's got quite a nice little castle he's built here. Quite homely. And this is his view of the world. There's the ship that was built early on and was abandoned because it was attacked. And I think Bonnie made this monster thing in the ground, coming out of the water to eat it. Bonnie's house is over there. It hasn't really gotten much bigger. She's got her own Stargate. There's a tree house, I believe, over there, and a big love heart next to her house. I think you can actually see Paul's house from the actual new construction, which I'll go in just a quick little bit of detail on in a minute.